Hi foodies, Jenny here. Let's make a lovely stew beef. You know, growing up in the island, in the beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago, in the rural part of the southern part of the island, my granny always makes stew beef. And her method in making stew beef is always using caramelizing the brown sugar. We always had brown sugar. We seldom had white sugar. Now you could use either sugar, brown or white sugar. Give it a nice little caramelize there. She used to use oil, but now as your new generation come by and you learn the art of cooking, you do not need oil to caramelize your sugar. So in goes the beef into the pot, and I have here some pudina. I will just drop that in there, and you all know we marinate the meats overnight or a couple hours ahead of time. So in goes that, and after 15 minutes or so, you're going to open your pot and you're going to move it up. So you don't move it as soon as you drop it in. You have to let all that fresh water fry off. You know, Granny said if you don't fry off the fresh water, the meat could taste fresh too bad. So let that fry really nicely. So now I want to add some fresh herbs and all my aromatics in here. It's just some bell peppers, onions, a ripened tomato, ginger garlic, and some fine thyme and my cinnamon leaf from the beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago. Stew beef was something we used to always have either on a Sunday, because during the week we would eat more vegetables. Maybe Wednesday, middle of the week, we will have fish. And on the weekend, we will enjoy a big pot of soup. And Sunday, we'll have meat again. Either your homegrown chicken, duck, or goat. But the beef was something, you know, you go to the butcher and you will get that. In goes one dry lime and some beef base in there. You cook this down now and let all that fresh water burn off nicely. So now you're going to add boiling water into the pot and let it continue the process of cooking. We're going to soften off the meat. Now this is just meat. There is no bone. If you have bone, the bone marrow will release a beautiful flavor and really flavor up that beef. Unfortunately, this was just a lean piece of meat. In goes through two dry chilies. Now after 15 minutes, you could taste now and see if you need any adjustments. You need salt, you need pepper, you need more herbs, whatever have you. But being in the island, you know, we live for herbs, all the fresh herbs from the backyard. So it's all done now. Let's do a lovely plating, and this you could enjoy with red bean rice and stew beef. This is what we used to enjoy: stew lentil with white rice and stew beef, or fry rice with stew beef, you know, with chow mein and all those macaroni pie and all of those lovely stuff. And if any beef remain, you know, in the evening, that granny going to make a curry stew beef, add 2 aloo in there and make up some roti. So simple and easy, do it. Jenny's Walk, always bringing great flavors to the table. Let me know how you do your stew beef and leave me a message where you joining in from. So don't forget to like and share the vid with your friends and family. Join me on Facebook, Instagram, and my YouTube channel, Jenny's Walk. Always bringing great flavors to the table. Enjoy.